Okay, I'm back and I have added our date covers. We are going to also be using a little sticker sheet to cover the January there. The peachy color was probably okay, but I'm going to put a couple of things there and it just was not hiding it. So we're just going to cover it with some white sticker paper. I'm going to cut it here so it's a little bit shorter. There we go. And voila, January is now gone. Okay, so this is going to be a really short video because this is my journal. So I just am very sparingly put stickers on the page. And that's because I will go through as I go and add more stickers to fill in the page as I go. Now, normally I would not add these snowflakes in advance. I would add them as I go, but then the page looked so plain and I was like, you can just work around the snowflakes this time. So I'm just going to add, so this theme was frosty. And so I decided it needed to have some snow on the ground. So I'm just going to add this washi that I absolutely love. It's kind of a see-through washi, and I just tore it because I wanted a rough edge. And then I'm not sure about this yet. I'm going to put it on because I just wanted to incorporate this color. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet. So I'm going to leave it here just a tad bit. There we go. So I can pull it off if I want. Because I do like it there. I'm just not sure that that is going to be my finishing touch. Now I did print some paper stickers from this kit, this digital kit. But I only printed 2 and I'm not sure why. But that's okay because with my layout, the 2 was all I needed. So I'm going to, I don't really want this to touch the line, but I need to make sure it's over far enough that I don't have to cut it. And we're really cutting that close. So I need to get it a little bit closer to the line. And then I do not like this checkbox thing here. Uh-oh, do we have some release paper there? We do. I really wish that it wasn't there, but I thought about just hiding it every single week, and I thought, that's a lot of work. So I'm going to leave it and try to just accept it. My understanding is that that is still there in 2022, so it won't be like I can get rid of it. So I guess acceptance is where I have to go, right? Okay, so then this was the other piece that I printed. And I'm kind of thinking I wanted it over a little bit more than I had on the guides. This is my journal, so I need to have space to write. So that's kind of where I was coming from on that. Now these other pieces I'm going to add in a little bit later. I'm going to check for placement here. Okay, so I had found this little piece of snowflake, I don't know what you call that kind of paper, in one of my sticker books that is really old, kind of like a 4-season sticker book. And that repeated my silver for me and gave me some snowflakes for my really cute little snowman who is just fallen in love with his snow girl across the street. And so he's going to admire her from afar. And I did not check my black line here, and it's going right through the top of his head. So luckily I'm able to lift it. I'm going to use a jelly roll and white out that line. Now I'm going to get it really close so we're good. It does take a minute for it to dry. And I have not used the other pen that some of the other YouTubers are using, but it looks like it goes on a little bit smoother with a little more coverage. So when these go bye-bye, I'm going to try those pens. Now I'm going to let that dry, and while I'm doing that, I'm hopefully going to be able to get these snowflakes up so I can just scatter them around the page. And really, that's all I'm going to do. And these I'm not going to white out because I'm going to cover it, the line, with part of the snowflake sticker. So I'm just going to accept that the lines are there, ladies. This is a challenge for me, okay? And I need a shopping cart in case I have more snowflakes than I know what to do with. Okay, that's still wet there. It's kind of cold here tonight. The high was in the 60s, so you know what it means. And those of you who are in snow country, I'm sure that you're thinking 60 is pretty warm right about now. Okay, I'm going to let that roll back and cover it, and then I don't have that big old line in his head. Yay! And he is smitten with the girl across the street, the neighbor next door. So when it's frosty out, one of the things we like to enjoy is a little hot chocolate, right? So the lines here are just going to have to soak through because there's not a whole lot I can do about this. I just have to accept them. Okay. And this mug here, we'll put this piece I'm not sure I'm going to use right now. And so except for a few snowflakes, I think this side is done, and I'm going to put them on my shopping cart because I want to, I think I'm going to put this one here. Changed up the sides on that one. Okay, so that's side A. Now I know these look really simple and plain, but remember I do journal. I journal about the equivalent of about a paragraph a day. Sorry, that side was not done. I thought something was weird there. I have a quote I'm sticking in this box, and I'm really hoping it makes sense when you see side B. It says, follow your heart and your dreams will come true. And so I'm just going to stick that on there. Now this is a Hobby Lobby sticker. It's not from it's not a Happy Planner sticker. I used to say I was a Happy Planner committed girl. And he's got to have hearts, right? And then we're trying to encourage him to follow his heart. Okay, so now this side is done. So now we're going to go to side B. We'll start there. This was two sheets of washi in case I'll do them separately in case. Okay, so I just tore it off and I'm going to put it on the bottom. Across the line. I'm going to keep the rough cut. I should have moved that over maybe a little bit. Let's try. The beauty of washi is it lifts usually really well in case you do get it in the wrong place. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, and then I just layered the other washis on top of it. And when I first did these two washis, I was like, okay, I really like that. It looks like snow or a puddle of water or an ice skating pond, something like that. And then I added the silver snowflakes, and I just felt like I needed to put the silver in the middle. And that's just the glare of the sun, right? There. Okay. I do not live in snow country, so this is how I imagine it to be. All right, now we will, add our, oh, I know what that's for. Okay, so we're going to add our little, let's see, I think that goes, they moved it. I think it goes here. Yeah, it does. So we're going to move, I think she goes up here. So we're just going to take a piece of that snowflake, washi, whatever you want to call that stuff, from that old seasonal book. We're just going to put it again as the base for our snowman to sit on. And she's not aware that he's in love with her, but she has feelings. Oh, I think I put that on the wrong place. Please, please, please come up. Please. Oh, come on, come on, come on. We're so close. California cannot have undue. We are not adults. Okay, this piece here I'm going to move because something is wrong here. Okay, we're going to go back and do placement again. I should not have moved the things that I did earlier. Okay, so I have an idea. We'll go with the little red hearts, and that'll help me place her. Now, she doesn't know that he loves her, but she has feelings for him, but she's afraid to tell him because she doesn't want to lose his friendship. Okay, now here again, we have the line going through her base. So I am going to just do a little coloring out here. I just don't want this line to be so stark in this through her body. Okay, so while that's drying, we will add a few things. Now, Frosty, okay, that's not dry enough, but it's going to stay there, so we're good. Frosty, at the end of the show, he melts, and they find him in the boxcar of the train all melted, and the only thing left was his hat and his scarf. And I need to white that line out. And so I thought, how could you not have Frosty without the melted Frosty? So I have a melted Frosty for us to put on the page. Okay, so she's waving to her boyfriend and her friend, who she does not know that he loves her, and she wants to make sure she doesn't lose him, so she's going to just smile and wave, but she's going to find her fire. She's going to find a voice that's going to allow her to speak up and let her long lost love be known. Quite a story from two little stickers, right? Yeah, that's my imagination. A love story. Okay, so this one is not quite dry yet. And I have another snowflake sticker that's going to go on the shopping cart because I'm not sure where it's going to go right now. And we're very close, ladies and gents, to being finished with this spread. I have a a sticker here that I want to add, but it's not quite the right color, so we're going to wait and see. Okay, this is dry, so here is the pool of snow with the melted Frosty, and they're going to realize that their friend is all melted and he didn't get to tell anybody how he felt, so they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to follow each other from afar and eventually tell each other that we love them. Okay, so that is my Snowman Frosty story. I have one snowflake left. You know, let's before we get rid of this one, let's take this off and see if we want it. It's not exactly the right color. After I printed it, I realized it wasn't quite the right color. But it fills in this box down here. And I'm thinking if we add a snowflake to it, we might, I bet you can't see, huh? We might be able to get away with it. Yeah, I think we're going to do it, ladies. So we're going to commit. Ooh, I got a second chance to change my mind because that had a piece of release paper on the back. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. It's not exactly the right color, but I love snow, and the Frosty would have to love snow, right? Okay, so there you go. That is the end of our Frosty challenge for the Mambi group. If you enjoyed what you saw, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good night.